Hello, welcome to Devon. How did I get here? Well, I got my motor running, I headed out on the highway, I was looking for adventure, or whatever comes my way. And I've ended up here, just inside Dartmoor National Park. Dartmoor is a fantastic place to visit. It's absolutely riddled with footpaths, bridleways and open access land, none of which we can get to on a motorbike. But it's also got green lanes, and green lanes we can traverse. A green lane is just a road that's not tarmacked, so right for a bit of gentle off-roading. They're also known as boats, which stands for byway open to all traffic, and they're marked on the OS maps by these little crisscrosses here. So we're going to go and find some boats and drive up and down them just for fun, and then find somewhere nice to camp. I've got a couple of things to try out again, just like last time, and just like last time I've got a military ration pack. Not Polish this time, this one's from right the other end of Europe, so that'll be interesting. But first, let's ride. We've been riding through Houndtor Wood and we're at the lowest point now. Just over there's a stream, so that's the lowest point of this trail, which I make to be there. So we're almost out. Oh, that one.
Right. Very good. Yeah. I've never been along here before.
No, not right.
So I thought I'd just come and it's come from North Devon. So.
That was a nice chap. He had the same idea that I did. He found this lane or this byway on a map and thought you'd come down and check it out. He's gone back now to go up that super steep bit that I came down thankful that I wasn't going up it, if that makes sense. But then he's got knobbly tyres on his bike and I've got, whatever these are, all-terrains. Do you get all-terrains on motorbikes? I'm going to push on to the end of the byway just to see what's there, but then might come back here. We'll see what it looks like. That's it, there was only about 2 minutes left after that stop. That's the valley and the woods that we've just come through. At the entrance to the car park is a sign saying camping is not permitted in this area, so I'll have to make some effort to... There is a camping area map from the County Council. I'll have a look at that in a mo. I'll go back down there and camp. Oh, thank goodness for the internet. So this is, the purple spots are okay to camp in. Where are we? Right, we're just here, there, but you can see all of this. That's everything there, that's fine to camp on. Right, well I don't want to hang around in a car park, not with my reputation, and I don't want to stray too far from the bike either. So we'll mount up and head back into the woods, get back on that byway and find a spot, at least for dinner, and take it from there. Found a spot, not 100% sure it's going to be where I camp, but it's going to be where I have dinner, and it is dinner time. I'm only about a stone's throw from the byway, back down the bottom of that valley again. So I said I was testing a couple of things on this trip. One of them of course would be the camping tarp, which I've just made. And this is the other one. It's a chair, another chair. This is the Helinox ground chair. The previous chair you saw me use was the cheap Chinese knockoff of one of these, and cost 20 quid, weighed a kilo. This was £100, but it weighs a lot less. This is 600 grams. So the question is it justifiable for a hike? I'm still undecided. So I say I'm testing it. Obviously I have sat in this, it is very comfortable. This is a ground chair, so it has no legs. And I figured that would be good because the tarp is very minimal as well. So this I could potentially use inside the shelter. And I really am still in two minds about whether to take this on a big hike or not. I just keep thinking, what would Katie say? She wouldn't say anything, but I know the look she'd give me. She wouldn't approve. But then Katie is hardcore. It is comfortable. It is very comfortable. Right, let's see what a Spanish MRE looks like. I've got two here. This is breakfast and this is lunch. So I haven't got dinner either way, but we'll go with lunch. Spanish Army rations have got a great reputation, so I've got high hopes for this meal. I've got no idea what's in here so far. It just says A2, lunch A2. That's it. There's nothing else written on there, so we shall find out momentarily. It seems an odd way to do it to me, to have individual meals. It's a huge amount of extra packaging for one thing. Anyway, how do we get in? Here's the menu, but it's all in Spanish. My Spanish doesn't really go much further than "Una cerveza, por favor," and I'm not even sure that's right. I can order beer in quite a few languages, or, well, mostly by pointing. Oh no, right, that's good. So we've got an English translation of everything here. Sopa de pollo, well, I can work that one out. That's chicken soup, powdered. It's got to be the main course. Tortellini de Caro. Tortellini de Caro. A tin of tortellini and tomato sauce. Oh. Fair enough. Yeah, doesn't seem very exciting. Vitamin C powder. Vitamin C powder. Vitamin C powder and vitamin C powder. So they're all vitamin C powders. Dental cream. Mystery tin. A tin of squid. Maybe that's supposed to go with the pasta. This is interesting. So unlike the Polish one or the American ones I've had, which had chemical heaters, which, well, we saw last time didn't work at all. This has got a stove of sorts. So this is like the old British Army folding stove, and these must be hexi blocks, which are banned now, I think, in this country at least. Those two go down to become the legs. These ones come up and then fold in, and there it is. A camp stove, a tiny camp stove. We can sit that on a rock. That's interesting. There is no. It's interesting what you get and what you don't get. So here we've got a stove fuel, all that kind of stuff, but no knife, fork or anything to grip the tin with when it gets hot. So we shall improvise. See if the matches work. Okay. Gonna lose patience with these. Is pasta and sauce. See what squids look like. No tea or coffee in the ration pack. Interesting. But then I suppose you get 3 of these packs a day, so perhaps the teas and coffees are in one of the others. It doesn't look like a squid, it looks more like a slug. It's alright. Because the oil it's in, it's kind of like mackerel in oil. Like it tastes like tinned mackerel, but rubbery. It's not terrible. The sauce is just surprisingly nondescript. In fact, it's a bit like a Heinz ravioli in a can. Yeah. So that's Spanish Armed Forces ration pack lunch A2. I'll give it a 4. Give it a 4 out of 10. That's the best I can do. Well, that was interesting. not terribly impressed, as you can probably tell. It's an odd pack, I think. Yes, I don't really understand it. The food wasn't amazing. It's quite impractical. You've got tins, you know, I've now got a big tin of squid ink. Fortunately, there's a stream just there, so I can go and wash the tins out. Otherwise, I'd be carrying around remnants of squid for the rest of the day. Yes, I am very glad I got the tea. To wash it all down. It's a lovely spot here. I'll show you my view. Right, tea drunk, decision made. We're going to stay here. This is almost the same spot. We're just looking up the valley now. And I've just shoved the bike over a little bit. I've had a scout around. This seems to be the most agreeable spot in terms of flatness. Just wondering if we can get the chair inside, or how close to inside it can go. Oh yeah. I'm thinking to shelter from the sun. This would work really well. It's been a good day. I thoroughly enjoyed that green laning. I will admit there were a couple of hairy bits and the steep parts I was glad to be going down and not up, particularly with those tyres. But it was great fun, great fun. Well, it's been a long but jolly day. I've had a lot of fun. But now I've got my nighttime clothes on, I got my bed all made up. I'm going to turn in for the night. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. Morning. Another cold one. You see, I've gone full hat and gloves to the works. I slept well though. I did sleep well. It's all good. Right, I'm going to get up and have coffee. It's just before 6. It's quite cloudy, no sign of the sun. Right, coffee. Just a bit of a glow over there. That's all we're getting. Oh, that is. It's a lot of morning dew. So while I have breakfast, I can rate the overall experience. I'm going to give it an 8, maybe a high 8, but an 8. So good, could have been better in a couple of places. The green laning, that was fantastic, really enjoyed that. And the bike held up. That's 40 years old this year, that bike. Fair play to it. Yeah, so really enjoyed the green laning. Evening meal. It's such potluck with the ration packs. I think I might go with a known good one next time, maybe a French one. I have one of those at home that I've been saving. And I could have picked a better camping spot. It's undulates and it's a bit slopey, which, yeah, it tends to be when you fall asleep you shift out the shelter. But overall, it's been great fun. That's it, all packed up, ready to head off. So the byway is just over there. I'm going to rejoin that, join the actual road and head for home, about 100 miles or so. I hope you've enjoyed this little adventure, and I hope I proved that adventures don't have to be epic in scope to be worth doing. This was great fun. Having said all that, the my next adventure will be epic. So join me for that one. Cheers for now.